Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
That one finds the zone, and we're underway here this afternoon. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Bryce Harper. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Just
missed.
missed.
That's the ball.
One out, base is empty. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Base knock center field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now Prince Fielder. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases though. Harper, the runner at third. Trout over at first with one away. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Well done behind the dish. And now it's Jose Siri. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate there. That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. Back here with my pal Singy. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, he's not a scout's dream because of the height, an undersized pitcher, but the heart is there and knows how to work the corners of the plate.
That's the ball.
Add and subtract velocity to keep the hitters off balance.
And that's off
in, ball.
The inside edge. And that's ball two. Swings through that one for strike one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
balls,
ball.
one strike.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one not close. 3-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Trout makes the grab, one away. Here's Turner now. He was late there, strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1-1. Ball.
base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Inside, almost got him. That one clips the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. It bangs off the wall. Around second is Turner. And Jock is going to have himself a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. swings through it for strike 1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Second and third here. 1 away. Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Inside. Ball 1. Fought off foul. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And misses inside. Out to center. Siri squeezes it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Page back to work. That one at triple digits.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Smoked on the ground a second. Albies over to first in time. And they get the out on Jones. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. There's the swing and a miss.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
0-2.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
This is J.J. Bleday. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two out, space is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. He goes down looking. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Strike three. Yoshinobu gets the K. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. That one's upstairs, ball one. That one drilled left field. Into second, and he's got it double.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Throw to first in time. Caught up now trying to get to third. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes him.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He's got it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the second baseman, Matthew Lugo. Lugo getting the start at second, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Up and in at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike two.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. That's towards center. Campbell makes his way towards it. Snags it for the second out. Here is Bryce Harper. Doubled his first time. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. On the inside corner for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Acuna now.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Just off the inside edge. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Trey Turner now 1 for 1 with a single so far. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
2-0.
That missed by a lot. 2-0. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball 1 low.
Ball low.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Alvarez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Turner, the lead runner, out at second. Guerrero at first, 2 out of the inning. That one missing inside. And that's way high. And it's 3-2. That one ripped. Base hit down the line. And that's going to get into the corner. Flying around third is Turner. The throw home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Safe at the plate. And the missed play comes back to bite them. And they lead by 2. So a runner at third, 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to him. And there's a rocket into the outfield. In comes the run from third to add on.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes Anthony Rizzo. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch and keep the at-bat alive.
Bleday sizes this one up, drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swings through that one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Prince Fielder. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. 2 down, bases empty. Jose Siri now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And the batter now, Christian Campbell. And it's fouled away.
Track 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Siri in position. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fly to left his first time. And there's a strike.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010? And the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Acuna now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one in the air center field. Trout settles under it. Makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And now 2-1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Acuna has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now Cal Raleigh 0 for 1 so far. And that's down and away. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. Yamamoto back to work. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down. And now Jack Peterson 1 for 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Inside, just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they add on. It's 4-0. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And now it's even up. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. In the air, center field. Siri in position. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
It's a good recovery.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Michael Kopech.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Matthew Lugo. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that misses. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Out towards right center field. Acuna on the run. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
0-2.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Here comes Anthony Rizzo. That clips the zone, and that is strike one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri in position. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Christian Campbell. Campbell, 22 years old. And usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. Next offering is in for a strike.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around. And so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
Back up the... Oh, that got him! No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Albies up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Mike Trout. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Got him swinging. Now here is Prince Fielder.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2 is the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. Next offering is outside.
1-1.
Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Ozzie Albies. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Next pitch way upstairs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground balls.
Lugo over to Turner for one. On to first, double play. So 2 down now, and here is Trey Turner. The shortstop takes the ball. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the catch. That is the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the 8th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Going one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. So digging in, J.J. Bleday. Swing at a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that. And even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Swings through that.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
2 outs. This one in the dirt. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jock Peterson. Kopech back to work. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's the strike.
0-1. That's a ball.
Peter. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Zach Agnos. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And the batter now, Mike Piazza. That one the other way. Fair ball. Now a long throw home. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Robertson, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Just missed it.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Harper, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, Steph is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Robertson is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4